Hey YouTube, and welcome to another video with myself, Xbox Exec. I'm sorry if this one sounds a little bit more low quality than normal, but it's an off-the-cuff video. I've done this quickly, so I'm using my phone to sort of do the video and record the dialogue. So I do apologise for that. I just wanted to get this video out there, though. I mean, we're literally days away now from E3, the Microsoft press conference on Sunday, and it's been one of those weeks. Already earlier this week, we've had the head of global sales for PlayStation, Jim Ryan, coming out and stating that back compatibility, we don't want it. Gamers don't want it, and I find that a very strange thing to say. Back compatibility is a brilliant option for gamers. At the end of the day, if you don't want back compatibility, you don't have to use it. But if it's there, you've got the choice. It's a function, it's a feature, and it's something that all gamers should have for all consoles. He's come out today, and this week, and defended the point that PlayStation 4 hasn't got it, and they don't need it because gamers, don't want it. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this survey, this poll came out. Well, not a poll, it wasn't a survey. It was an actual survey. And they basically said that the average Xbox One gamer spent 29.3 minutes on back compatibility games since, I believe, October of last year to February of this year. Now, why this has come out now, a few days away from E3, I'm not sure why it's come out so shortly after the Sony executives' comments about back compatibility. Seems a bit fishy, but if that's the facts, then that's the facts. But when you've got people from the Xbox team like Mike Ybarra coming out today and tweeting about this and saying that he disagreed with what the Sony execs had said, and if you want to scrape data off the servers, it's just not going to give an accurate detail of what people are doing on their consoles. And fair play to him for coming out and saying it. At the end of the day, we as gamers should have the options there. And like I said, at the end of the day, back compatibility, we're not being charged for that feature. So what's the issue with us having it? If we decide that we want to purchase or play our already purchased Xbox 360 games, why shouldn't we have that option on our console? And what's the big problem with us having that option? We don't have to pay for it. If back compatibility isn't such a big thing for the PlayStation guys, why do they charge their gamers to play those games on PlayStation Now for you via a streaming service? If it's not a feature that people want, either make those games free or remove them. Why have them on this feature of PlayStation Now and charge people to play it, and then slate people off like Microsoft who give that function for free and have the system do the work, and you can actually play those games on your system itself. It just seems, as always, there was always something waiting. Sony are always there waiting to pounce and have their little childish digs at Microsoft and at the Xbox team and at the Xbox console and the Xbox gamers. And it doesn't take long for the Sony fanboys to come out of the woodwork and start going on about this as well. This is a feature that they wanted themselves when the PlayStation 4 dropped. So I don't know why the fuck they're so against back compatibility all of a sudden, because they haven't got it. Because Sony execs tell them they don't need it, they're all like, oh yeah, of course we don't need that feature. We'll just pay for that on the PlayStation Now service and play those games on there, but have to pay for it. It's just just nonsense, absolute nonsense. I don't understand it. At the end of the day, if the average Xbox One owner is playing 23.9 minutes in that sort of 6-month period, that's 23.9 minutes more than what PlayStation gamers are playing back compatible games. The survey is bullshit as far as I'm concerned. As Mike Ybarra said, it just sounds like if you're scraping scraping a server for data like this, you're not getting an accurate, unless you actually are Microsoft and Xbox. You don't know how many people are playing these bloody games and what the minutes of the average gamer is, and I don't understand why it's a big issue. If it was a service that Microsoft were charging for, then I could understand why they would bring it up. But as it's a service that Microsoft don't charge for, and if you already have the game, you just put it in your Xbox One and it plays. So why do these people feel the need to attack a service that's being given to us for free? If you want to complain and attack a service, attack the streaming service that PlayStation and the Sony team supply the Sony gamers, the PlayStation gamers, that they are being charged for. You know, it just seems absolutely ridiculous. And again, you know, E3 is around the corner, and it's just Sony in the typical manner, just attacking, and that's all they ever do. And that's why, you know, the Sony fanboys and the ponies do exactly the same. They don't know any different. They don't know any better. They're just following by example. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. I just wanted to get that out there because it just seems ridiculous that they're attacking a service that you don't pay for. It's a function. It's a feature of the console. Why attack it, and why why so much nonsense? It's unbelievable. Any opportunity for Sony to have a dig at the Xbox console, and they'll have a go, won't they? They really will. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave your comments below. I'm sure the Sony fanboys will find it at some point and leave their usual bloody opinions down the bottom. They normally do. But I'll take care anyway, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.